All right, first pitch coming up. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Nope. Ball one.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good.
That one ripped right center field and out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. To third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Mariners leave one down, and now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Trout, a former Rookie of the Year, 34-year-old vet. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Trout on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. The 2-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Naylor under it. 2 away now. Here's Joe Adell. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to right. And that is that. Angels leave 1. He's already homered here in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Halos with a chance to get back into it. Here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Here's Mike Trout. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hey! Trout not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball one.
The Angels down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That's a ball.
Zulueta is just 1 strike away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start.
And now batting Mike Trout. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Shanuel aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Next offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And down on strikes. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. 2 outs, bases full. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Struck him out looking. Huge strike. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning. Here's Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The Halos with a chance to score first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run shot. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's Mike Trout. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat. You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. That one missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Trout in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Next one misses, and the count's full. Swings through it for the K, and he's gone for the 4th time. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Here's a 1-1. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. Ball game.
The first.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. This one in the air, center field. Trout has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They limit the damage here. Here's Mike Trout. Went deep in the ball game last night. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. That misses. Full count now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in.
That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And the Angels. So bases all loaded up. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Liner snagged at first.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
No outs. Runner at first. Brendan Donovan will hit next. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Trout in the box, lays off for ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. That's out to center field, but misjudges this one, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Trout, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a foul ball. Munoz, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone. Ball one. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Munoz is just one strike away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner holds up at second. Two aboard now.
That's tremendous fight from him, and
big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Josh Lowe got him, and that's the ball game.
no, this was an